Today we'll be talking about the sequel to a very brilliant claustrophobic film, Descent. We're going to talk about Descent 2. Descent 2, more or less, picks up immediately after Descent ends. Sarah Carter emerges from the caves. Doesn't really remember a whole lot of what happens. You know, she's still kind of shell-shocked, still kind of in awe a little bit, you know, of what happened. Well, to make things worse, a local sheriff and some archaeologists want to go back down into the caves to search for the people, the missing girls, and see if they can find them. Well, of course, or not really of course, but for some fucked up reason, they want to take Sarah back down in there. It's really, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me as to why they would really, I mean, she basically is still just kind of doesn't even really know what's going on. Her surroundings are completely just, she's lost, but yet they want to take her back down into these caves that she just escaped from the most horrific thing that she's ever gone through, and they expect her to lead her back down in there and to look for her missing friends. Doesn't really, like I said, doesn't really make sense, but whatever, it's kind of a moot point, I guess. You just kind of roll with it and go on. Once they get down into the caves, you know, they start getting a little deeper and a little bit deeper, and Sarah starts to remember a little bit about what she experienced. She starts to understand what happened, starts to remember the things that she did, and she just completely fucking flips out. You know, she doesn't want to be there. She wants to get the hell out of there with good reason. I would too. I wouldn't have even taken my ass back down in there. I would have just been like, fuck you, buddy, not going in there. But for whatever reason, she does. So, you know, they're down in there, she's tripping out, you know, the sheriff and some of the other people start to get a little suspicious, and they actually believe that she may be the reason why these girls are missing, and they actually believe that she knows where they're at. So, second she gets a chance, she bails. She knows where she's going. She remembers this shit now. So she takes off and she gets the fuck out of Dodge. She doesn't want to be there. She knows what's in there. She doesn't have time to mess around with some stupid local rednecks. She wants to survive. So she takes off and just completely separates herself from the rest of the crew. This pretty much sets up where you're at for the duration of this movie. They finally meet up again after some of the archaeologists and the search party get attacked by these creatures, and they feel, or they realize, okay, well, maybe she didn't do it. So now they want her help. Now, because they understand that she's hidden from them and hidden from these creatures and nobody's messed with her, that they're going to use her. She's not really cool with that. With good reason. I wouldn't be either. I'd leave those fuckers down there to die if they did that shit to me. But, whatever. I don't know, man. Like I said, Descent 2, yeah, it picks up right where the first one leaves off. It does have a lot more blood than the first one did. It does have several more creatures. But the cast has dwindled down a little bit. It's not the same. It's not even close to the same vibe and emotions that you get from the first one. I mean, come on, the first one, it's nothing but a group of girls terrified. Second one, you know, you got a bunch of, you know, gung-ho looking dudes that act like they know their shit. You got a few girls. I don't know, man. It's really not a good movie. I mean, it entertained me. I watched it from beginning to end. I was expecting a lot more, and I didn't get it. I mean, I'll say that I truly believe if Neil Marshall would have been behind this one, as well as the first one, that it would have been a pretty sweet-ass movie. But they get somebody else. They get a director named Jon Harris to take the helm, and he just fucks it up. I mean, it's a subpar directorial effort. I mean, it was almost like they just didn't give a shit. They were just trying to bank off of the success of the first one. They pretty much, it's almost like watching the first one. Like I said, man, you take out the girls and put in a new group of characters and add a few more creatures, add a few girl creatures, you've got the same shit. It's a boring ass script. The plot really doesn't ever take off. And there's just not much here. I mean, there really isn't. I will say, though, that you find out some stuff that's directly related to the first film that you didn't expect, you didn't see, and you get pretty excited. I did. I was pretty giddy and pretty excited at the situation that comes out. Only to be let down damn near immediately at the turn of events that happened. I'm not going to get into it. I'm not going to spoil it. I don't do that shit. Check it out. I'm going to let you watch it yourself. Let you make your own judgment. Just keep an eye out and remember what I'm saying. That halfway through, you get a pretty nice treat. You really do. It's something that you really go through and you're asking yourself, see, I'm gonna stop right there once again, dude, because I almost just started giving some shit out. But the movie just sucks, people. I mean, it really does. The ending, I don't fucking understand in any aspect why in hell they chose to go with this kind of ending. It was stupid. It has absolutely fucking no... I mean, I understand and I get what they were trying to do, but personally, it fucks up the story. I mean, you can watch the first one, you can watch the second one, you can understand the story in its fullest, and then you see the very end of this movie, and you're like, what the fuck? That's stupid. You've ruined the fucking story. That doesn't need to be in there. That should never have been put into the plot. That's a totally different story in its own right. It was stupid, and it pissed me off. All in all, man, this movie is just a complete waste of my fucking time. I will recommend, though, although being a shitty movie, dude, I think that you should watch it once. Get your own judgment. I've heard people that love the movie. Maybe they're just stupid, I don't know. I didn't like it. That's just my opinion. I thought it was garbage. I was pissed off. I'd waited for this sequel to come out, and I want my fucking money back. I don't like it. It got stuck on the shelf right next to the first one, and it's probably going to collect dust. I probably won't watch it again. I will keep it just because I'm a collector, and I don't like breaking up sets. I've got a lot of movies, a lot of sets that the movies he did. There were several movies inside that set that were just pure shit, but you just can't break up a set, dude. If you want to watch it, man, if you really have an hour and a half to kill and you don't care what the outcome of the movie is, then yeah, watch the movie. Get you a few beers, smoke a joint, whatever the hell it is that you people do to watch your movies, and check it out. I will say, though, don't blame me if the movie sucks, because I tried to fucking warn you, man. I tried to warn you. It's alright, but I wouldn't fucking watch it again. I have no urge to watch it again. I watched the first one immediately after I watched this one, and was pissed because the second one was just shit. Peace.